Big news today. Oh, this tea is hot. I'm sure we've all seen the OpenAI Dev Day updates. If you haven't, we'll quickly go through them in a sec. I'll just let people join, and then after that, I'm going to be working on Clickolas Cage, as you might have seen from the title. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the stream. I'm just going to check that we're live on YouTube, for instance. Yep, we sure are. Let's go. Okay, so yeah, let's quickly go through the updates from OpenAI's Dev Day. They've announced GPT4-Turbo. I actually realized that even the GPT-4 that they had in production a couple days ago was quite fast. So I don't know if that was turbo or not, but I think the default isn't turbo. But yeah, you can access turbo through the API. Yo, Stevan Miladinovich on YouTube. What's going on? Hello, thank you for dropping in. Yeah, so GPT-4 is a lot faster. They've also reduced the pricing of GPT-4, and I don't know if it says it here, but there is a 128K context window now. Oh, good. I don't know why they haven't said it here, but we can see it here on their models page. GPT-4 Turbo actually now has a context window of 128,000, compared to before GPT-4 only had an 8,000 context window. So that's like, how much is that? Could we do maths here? Like more than 10 times. Like maybe 15 times as big. Yo, John Power on TikTok has asked, are the Lil GPT's apps available? Yeah, the assistants. So if you go on the playgrounds, I've seen them there. I think that's what they are. I'm not sure about the other ones. Yo, Sierra Blue 2, thank you so much for the rose. I appreciate you. But so I think this is the GPTs. I'm not sure. You can create your own assistants here. Should we give it a go? We can give it a go. Let's see, name for your friendly, let's make a tech friend assistant. Tech friend instructions. You are a friendly tech expert. Model, let's use the best model, ChatGPT-4 preview. You can add functions here. Function calling lets you describe custom functions to your app or external APIs. That's pretty cool. That's actually so cool. This allows the assistant to intelligently call those functions by outputting a JSON object. Wow, so you can actually make agents here that interact with external APIs. That's awesome. Yo, plus job. Hey, dang, time change, just getting ready for bed, but gonna tune in for a bit. Yeah, so I mean, obviously I can't hit everyone at the same time, and Australian time zones are quite bad, especially for US, but I'm trying my best. I normally stream a lot earlier in the day, so today I figured I'd stream a bit later to try hit some different people, make sure everyone gets a chance to see what we have. Yo, Zipajopa, what's happening? Good to see you guys tuning in. Thank you guys. So yeah. Let me just, because I think my thing is broken here. I'm just going to reset my Zoom script. I think that helps you guys see, like this tooltips, for instance. If I press my hotkeys, boom, nice. You can see that, the functions. They have a code interpreter, so you can actually run code with the agent. I think we'll definitely turn that on. And a retrieval, which enables the assistant with knowledge. Oh, excellent. So this is really good. This is like the RAG system. So you can upload a database or a knowledge base to your assistant, and it can assist you with that. So that's actually really cool. So we could do some tests with that. So let's turn that on, and we can upload files here. So so we can, I'm gonna make a bot for me, right? So a bot that it's pretty much me, a clone of myself. And for the files here, we can, I'm not sure what, does it say what format? Uploading files, you enable the assistant to use the content from these files if these tools are enabled. So maybe it's probably just text, but like I could send my sent emails. I've seen someone do this. So if I go through my sent emails, hopefully I don't dox anything bad here. But for instance, say this collaboration that I'm planning to do. So here it says like my tailored TikTok post is 250 USD at the moment. So if I have that in a text file, let's create a text file here. Tech friend data, and I put that in there. I'll just remove the 2 and 4. I wonder if we can then ask it like, how much do you charge for a TikTok video? And then maybe we can then get that information out of that document. I'm not sure. We're going to test that out. So there I've made this tech friend assistant, a friendly tech expert. And now I think we can chat to it. So if we go to the playground, we have this new assistance playground here with the tech friend expert, and we can ask it the message here. So straight away, I'm just going to ask it that message that I just talked about, which was about the rates. So how much do you charge for a TikTok video? Let's see if we can do that. Add and run. See here the conversation. I'll make this a bit bigger. And yeah, you can see here, it's actually got the information from that text file I've uploaded saying how much it's charged for the TikTok video. And that was super easy. We did that in how much time, guys? Like less than 5 minutes. So you can make your own custom chatbots with your own data in less than 5 minutes. That was so easy. Now, how do we get this off the playground and into your website, for instance? That's the next question. We can look at their API. Let's have a look here. Create a thread, add messages, run the assistant, create the assistant. Okay, so with code, I'm sure there's a no code way to do it too, though. No. We can Google it. Let's see. Embed ChatGPT assistant on website. Is there a way? I'm surprised they haven't provided an easy way to do that. Seems like a no-brainer. Yo, Michael Ellis on YouTube. Can you make a language learning assistant teacher type chatbot? Yeah, for sure. Definitely. You want to do that? We can do that right now. So let's say Spanish tutor. You are a Spanish tutor. Help me practice my Spanish. You will provide quizzes and lessons and also correct my Spanish. You can do something there. You could do Finnish. I don't understand Finnish, so I'm just going to go with Spanish because I'll be able to reply with that. But I'm sure you could do the same with Finnish. It might not be as well trained with Finnish because I assume there's maybe less data. There's probably more Spanish data on the internet. And so you could use retrieval here. And what you could do with retrieval is upload your own Spanish textbooks and stuff that if you wanted to use and have lessons off that. But we'll just leave that for now, but that's just like an idea. And then yeah, you can test that out in the assistance playground, Spanish tutor. Hey, I want to learn about past tense, for instance. Run that, and then I'm sure it will tell you about how to use past tense in Spanish. There you go. Now it set the whole thing in Spanish, but maybe I'm a beginner Spanish person, so I could be like, can you give the lesson in English? And you could just talk to it as if it was an actual person, right? So the possibilities for this is quite large. I mean, you could have also done this with just ChatGPT, but with this file retrieval system, the functions and the code interpreter, there's actually a bit more capability here. Noradine Hori says, can you download a long YouTube video script and try to ask questions about it? Yeah, definitely. That should be very easy to do. You don't even need the assistant for that, but I can show you that for sure. So now that we have an 128,000 context window, I'm not sure if you were here at the start, but the new GPT-4 actually has a huge context window, 128,000 tokens, compared to before it only had 8,000. So it can definitely take longer text. So I'm not sure about like a 5-hour video, but let's say like here, this is a 2-hour stream I have. Now the thing is, it's not really easy to get the transcript. Can you download the transcript like this? So, but there are websites. YouTube transcript downloading website. Which one did I use? This one, youtubetranscript.com. This one's pretty good. You just copy paste the URL in here.
Important होने वाली है.
Down sub you use? Okay, I've used this one, it's fine. Copy the transcript, and then just in ChatGPT, actually that's another question, is I'm not sure which model this is. This might not be, so we can use the playground, because in the playground we actually do have access to the bigger model. And then we just give it, be like, given this transcript, and you can just ask a question straight away, I guess. Oops, I accidentally pressed enter. I guess, okay, I just pressed enter, so it's going to give me a summary of the whole transcript. So this one was me building Clickolas Cage, the last part. So it's something that I'm going to be continuing on in this stream. It's a Chrome extension, and yeah, it just says the speaker mentions a previous video on YouTube. There's a Chrome extension they're developing with various JavaScript files, and you can ask questions about it. Let's say, what is the name of the Chrome extension they are building? Submit that, and yeah, it's a pretty simple process. But Noreddin, there's actually a better way to do this, and that is this Chrome extension I have. It's called Harper AI. This one is really good. So this one, you just click it, and you can just straight away start asking questions. What is the Chrome extension name being built? And then it actually passes the video, and you can ask questions about it. So let's compare what Harper AI says. Harper AI says Clickolas Cage, that's correct. And what did the playground say? Clickolas Cage. So it seems like Harper AI has some more smarts, because this was taken from the transcript, and I guess they didn't have the title, whereas Harper AI might actually had the title. Erdine says, what about API assistant? I'm sure you could, but there's no real need to do that, I guess. I think the cost will be less using API assistant. I don't think that would make a difference. They're both costs are from the usage of the GPT-4 API, so it should be the same. Well, it depends what model you pick, but it should be the same. Michael asks, so the benefit is being able to retrieve specific info from a source relating to an assistance topic. Yeah, that's one benefit. So the benefits are it keeps its character for the instructions throughout the whole conversation. That's one benefit. And then the three other benefits are the tools that it has access to. So these three tools, typically we didn't have these three in traditional ChatGPT. So yeah, one of them, as you said, it's being able to retrieve specific info that you've uploaded. That's the retrieval. Code interpreter lets it run code, so that's, I guess, kind of niche sometimes, but it could be good for like data analysis and probably many other cases. And functions could also be very useful for calling external APIs. This could be to get the latest weather. This could be to get, I don't know, the price for something. There's like endless APIs, so it's very interesting. Michael says, retrieval can also use a specific website or only files. It can use an API. So if the website has an API, it can use it. But I don't think you can just give a site for it to scrape. But code interpreter might be able to scrape sites. I don't know. We should give it a go. Let's try set up a scraping assistant. I don't know if that'll work. web scraper. You get information from websites. Because potentially we could use code interpreter to get information from websites, but I don't know if realistically we can't, but let's try it out. We can test it out here. It says retrieval is based on embeddings, which I believe makes the cost less. Oh, I understand what you're saying, Nordine, now. You're saying instead of copying and pasting the whole transcript in the conversation, we make a text file with the whole transcript and make an assistant that can read off that. That's an interesting idea. Sorry, I didn't understand you before, but yeah, I'm not sure if that could cost less. I guess there's two things you have to understand here, though, is like, yes, the question answering might cost less because you're not sending through the whole transcript to ask the question, but to actually get the embeddings from the whole transcript, you still have to process the whole transcript. So you know what I mean? I don't know if it actually will cost less or not. It definitely could. But let's try a web scraping one. Can we be like, we need to use a website that doesn't have like much bot protection, and I'm not sure what a good one is. What about Wikipedia? What's the... Could we like list an article on the front page of Wikipedia? I'm not sure if this will work. Let's see. It's interesting they don't have web browsing as one of the tools. Okay, so it just says it can't do it. So I guess web scraping isn't really one of the features of the tools at this stage. Still very cool though. I think there's definitely a lot of potential for this. Let's continue with the email to see what else they've announced. GPT4-Turbo now supports 16K context by default. That's 4 times longer context at a lower price, and fine-tuning is available and cheaper. The Assistance API is in beta. PlusJob says, can maybe a function access a plugin like DevPilot to access the web? Maybe. If they have an API, definitely. I'm not sure. I haven't heard about DevPilot though. But yeah, definitely theoretically, like you could access the web through an API, definitely. That's true. Coding assistant, AI powered vacation, a voice control DJ. That's cool. So you could link an assistant up with like a Spotify API and be like, yo, DJ assistant, mix in this latest Drake song or something, you know? This API enables the creation of purpose-built AI assistants that can follow specific instructions, leverage additional knowledge, and interact with models. They have a persistent threads for developers to hand off thread state management to OpenAI and work around context window constraints. They also use code interpreter retrieval and function calling. Web Pilot plugin. I actually haven't heard of that one either. What's Web Pilot? AI powered Copilot. Does they have an API? I mean, if they do, yeah, for sure. Multimodal GPT4-Turbo now supports visual inputs in the chat completions API. Awesome. So now we have a vision API. You can also integrate DALL-E 3 and text-to-speech capabilities. So they've introduced this thing called GPTs. I haven't actually seen that. Where is that? Is that a different website or is that not public yet? Introducing GPTs. We're rolling out. So this is kind of like their app store. Is this GPTs thing? Anyone can build their own GPT without code. Example GPTs are ready to try out, including Canva. Okay. How do we... Oh, so it's just introducing GPTs, a custom version of ChatGPT that combines instructions, extra knowledge, and capabilities for a specific purpose. Your access to custom GPT isn't ready yet. Okay, so it's not public. They haven't rolled it out publicly, but it does seem kind of like an app store thing that they have. Johnny B says GPT-4 can process video. God damn. GPT-4 doesn't take videos as input directly, but we can use vision and the 128 context window to describe the static frames of a whole video at once. Yeah, crazy. Crazy. Do they have a sign up for the GPTs? Doesn't look like it. Oh, you can try it out at Create. No, I don't. We can't try it out. False promises. Still very cool though. Shouts out to OpenAI. Really pushing the AI innovation. One of the leaders, market leaders, no doubt. Okay, so one of the things that I'm personally interested in is this JSON mode. So before, we've had third-party tools that help ChatGPT reliably output JSON, but now OpenAI has enabled a flag on their API to let you output JSON yourself. So this makes it a lot easier to get reliable output and integrate ChatGPT with agents and APIs such as the one I'm developing, Clickolas Cage, which will interact with the web browser. It's the Chrome extension I'm developing. This is part 4 of my series. It's open source, so I'm hoping to build it up to a stage where it's exciting enough that other people will start working on it. Noradine says, do you think there is any limitations for the knowledge database for API Assistant? Definitely. There's definitely going to be limitations, but they don't talk about it. But it's obviously impossible to feed it like terabytes of data, right? So there's definitely going to be a limitation. Docker Compose, what's up? I prefer the developer API to use on app development. Yeah, of course. Postjob says, maybe with a function you can get a jump on web browsing with the API builder. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, that's exactly it. Like, you just need a function, an API for the ChatGPT to talk to, and then that API browses the internet. So it might be a race, like who can build the first API that browses the open internet? It probably already exists, to be honest. API to browse internet through JSON. Does Google have one? Web-based exploring for any JSON API. I don't know if this is it either. But I feel like it's something kind of simple that should exist. Like, I feel like a reverse proxy provider should provide it, like something like Bright Data. Okay, so I think we might need to upgrade my OpenAI library to get these new features on the code. So that's what I will do right now. Make this bigger. Okay. So how do you upgrade an NPM package? I've forgotten. Upgrade NPM package. NPM update. I guess that updates everything, so we can. I'm using Yarn. Can we do Yarn update? Is that a thing? We're in the wrong file. Yarn update. I guess not. Let's just go NPM update. This will hopefully get us to the latest version of OpenAI. Yo, thanks for the rose, by the way, Docker. I appreciate you. Man, I'm looking dark. Let me try to turn a light on. I think that helped a little bit. Okay, we've updated all the packages. Now, where do I actually call OpenAI? In the helpers. Here. Perfect. Okay, so let's just see this working without making any changes as its current stage. Fractologist says coffee? Are you asking about what I'm drinking? No, this is actually tea. T-E. I have this thing is so cool. It's like a little thing you clip on to your tea and you can put tea leaves in it. And yeah. Instead of like brewing tea leaves in like a whole pot, you can do an individual cup of tea. Some technology for you. Okay, is that running? Yes. So let's check out Clickolas Cage. Cool. This is Clickolas Cage. This is the first screen you see from it. Give me 1 second. I just have to fix something here. So I'm just gonna write a prompt. Where should I put it? Maybe I'll just put it here. So the prompt that I normally work with is make this is like the first milestone I want to reach, is to get Clickolas Cage to make an event in my calendar. Make an event in my Google Calendar on Friday 12 p.m. labeled Hello World. Yep, so we could theoretically feed this to Clickolas Cage, and so far on last episode we left with getting it to navigate to the correct website and nothing else, but let's just see if that is even working at this stage. Yep, so it's submitted. And excellent. So this is the response we get from yo, Andreas, I haven't seen you on stream in a long time. Good to see you. This is the response we get from ChatGPT at the moment, but I'm gonna try this new JSON mode out to see if we can get some JSON response from it. So apparently, where's the docs? Here, you can set response format to JSON. So it's just one of the properties in here. So just in here, similar to model, you can go response format JSON. What was it? JSON object. And we can also use GPT4-Turbo now as well, instead of just normal GPT-4. So let's have a look at the models that we have open here. This one, GPT4 1106 preview. Let's use that. Oh, thanks for the gift, Andreas. Appreciate you. So instead of GPT-4, I'm going to use this new latest GPT4-Turbo model with the big context window. If I copied it properly, I would. Oh my god, I'm having troubles. Okay. Boom. Now, that should refresh. Support AJ Heater Man, yes sir. Yes sir. Okay, so that should refresh, and let me copy my prompt again. Now let's see what response we get this time. So I'm not sure what response we get this time because I didn't change the prompt at all. So the prompt is still asking it to respond with these functions, but I don't know. We're gonna have to do some testing. And one annoying thing is they don't have this like this JSON object format. Oh, we got an error 400. Damn. Yo, Andreas with the 90 roses. Big spender. Thanks, Andreas. I appreciate you. Hashtag Junior says, can you give a summary on what you're doing? Yeah, for sure. So I'm building a Chrome extension similar to Hyperwrite. I'm not sure if you've seen Hyperwrite. Actually, oh, today's my last day with Hyperwrite, so we should do a lot of tests with it. We can do that right now. I think that'll be exciting. So let me show you guys Hyperwrite's personal assistant. So this is so cool. So the first thing that actually I've disabled it. I need to re-enable the extension. Boom. So essentially what it is it's a Chrome extension that can actually navigate websites, input information, and do pretty much whatever you tell it to do on your Chrome browser, right? Plus Job says, can get another free trial with another Gmail. For Hyperwrite? Yeah. No, actually I've got a paid plan. And I'm probably gonna, why is it white screen? I'm trying to like cancel it before I have to pay again. N is not a function. T filter is. Yo, is that my extension or the Hyperwrite extension? Looks like we got some issues with Hyperwrite. Uh-oh. Is their extension broken? Let's see. Zvizdre says, is there a better solution for React with forms other than React hook forms? I'm not sure. I don't really use React hook forms. Yo, Rainbow AU sent hand hearts. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. That's a big one. Oh, and sunglasses from Andreas and Tiny Diny from Andreas. Getting all the gifts today. Thank you guys so much. I'm not sure, Zv. I haven't used React hook forms. What are you trying to do with the forms? It can automate Chrome browser tasks. Yes, that's exactly right. Hashtag Junior. When Singularity kicks in, us Fractologist. At this rate, it's going exponential. So it's like we're hitting the wall. Some people say next year. Some people are like, no, it's too hyped. It's gonna be at least 5 years. But the cool thing is now most people are saying it's coming. Whereas like last year, people were like, no, it's not gonna come for another lifetime. You know what I mean? But now, pretty much most people are like, it's coming. It's definitely coming. Devil Reality says, have you tried using AutoGen with GPT-4? Greetings from Chile. Yo, shout out Chile. No, I haven't. Wait, actually, yes, I have. No, not with the new GPT-4. No, I used it with the old GPT-4. Better state handling between DOM elements inside of form validation. Right. I use ZooStand. ZooStand is my favorite state management library for React. I feel it's really simple and it works like across components. It might take you like a day or two to get how it works, but after that it's like super simple. So maybe look into that. I'm not sure if it is going to do what you want. How sick is the new GPT-4, us Andreas? I still haven't used it to its full potential, but it's so hype. Like just the context window alone and the speed, amazing. Hashtag Junior says, can it use local files? No, I don't think it can for data such as login to different credentials on a text file. But the thing is, hashtag Junior, because it's using your Chrome, it's already got all the sessions that you've currently logged into. So you don't need to give it your login info. And that's like the beauty of it. But I don't know why it's not working. It's broken. It's broken. It's actually broken. Look at these errors. What? It's broken, dude. Create ZooStand. What did you say? Yo, Docker's having a stroke, guys. Plus Joe says, where's everyone chatting right now? Is there a Discord live? This is TikTok chat here. Plus Jobs. TikTok chat. Plus Jobs is on YouTube. But yeah, most of my following is on TikTok. So that's where you see this whole chat box under me. That's all TikTok. Hashtag says, I'm currently using Win Automation, but the speed is slow. Yeah, this one isn't very fast either, but it's pretty cool how it's in Chrome. I might have to cancel my subscription here with Hyperwrite. No, they won't let you. It's super broken. What? Dude, maybe they've blocked me. I don't know how to, maybe in a new window. It was working for like a split second and then it kind of just broke. What the fuck? It's broken, dude. They did this. They waited till it's my last day and then they're gonna like make me pay for another month. Oh well, whatever. I'll take it up with their support. What if I remove it from Chrome and then actually maybe that'll work. Maybe that will work. No, still broken. Damn. Is the plugin updated? Yeah, I think so. We can try install it again. I'll try install it again. Should be able to log into your dashboard and see. No, but the thing is the dashboard is the same link as the actual assistant link. So it just breaks. How dumb is that? Alright, let's try get the, oh my god, no. It's just broken. Guess we can't try. I'm giving up. Yeah, they blocked me because they realized I was working on their competitor. So they just blocked me. Yo, Andreas with the gifts. Thanks so much. Okay, well, whatever. We're working on our own. It's gonna be better. What did we get stuck in? Oh yeah, we had an error. Did I close it? I did close it. Alright, whatever. We'll just try it again. Looked like we had an error from the API. Don't tell me that we need to don't tell me that they haven't rolled out JSON mode to everyone. I'll be sad if that's the case. How did I not copy this? Hashtag says any AI powered solutions to create a script? Yeah, heaps. Heaps of coding AIs. Even just ChatGPT. Is that what you're asking? Ask away for anything I can test on my side. Yeah, if you want to try Hyperwrite Personal Assistant plus jobs, have it. See if it works for you. See if maybe they block just me, or if it's a problem on my side. Okay, so I'm getting error 400. JSON object is not of type response format. Oh. What? So you can set response. Oh, it needs to be an object. Response format type. So I guess like this. All right, let's try that. Yo, Zipperjoppa says Hyperwrite is dog water. To be honest, I installed it ages ago and been using the type head on my company Gmail. And even though they ingest all my email, it still doesn't know my name? Really? That's no good. Alright, let's see if we can get JSON output this time. Still. Messages must contain the word JSON in some form to use. Okay, so I'm not sure how. Okay, we probably need to change the prompt then. JSON mode. To use JSON mode, your system message must instruct the model to produce JSON. To help ensure you don't forget, the API will throw an error if JSON doesn't appear. The message model only returns maybe partial if the finish reason is length. Okay, so let's make a new system prompt here. Comment this out. Okay, new system prompt. Be like, you're an expert AI browsing with the following functions available. No. Alright, let's remove this. You're an expert browsing AI. Given a prompt from the user, provide a step-by-step plan to execute it in a web browser using we don't actually need to say this. In a web browser. If you are unsure of URL, always start with nav URL. Provide response with this JSON schema. All right, I don't know if this will work. Let's find out. So it's going to be an array of JSONs with like function type, action, and this will be the URLs. So nav URL, or I don't know if it'll understand the schema, but we're pretty much just gonna do it like this. I need to add a space here. Nav URL or click button or input. I'm just copying what I had before. Input or select or wait load or ask user. And then I don't know why I made these new lines. Oh, Plus Job says Hyperwrite Assistant is working for them. Damn. I don't know why it doesn't work for me. Okay, then we have some params. Param equals a URL. Oh, I don't know if this is a good way to do it. Param URL button or the div ID or oh, I don't know how to do this. Div ID param URL or div ID or a question, I guess. I guess we'll just do param2 now here. Option to select. Add a question mark there to make it. Okay, so I don't know if that'll work. I've kind of given it a schema that I kind of want it to reply in, but I don't know if that will work. I'm probably one of the few people that have even tried this JSON mode in the world, so you know, there's going to be not much documentation on it online, but we can search for documentation if this doesn't work. But we're just going to try this schema I made up first and see what happens. Yo, Andre says, AJ built kick-ass mini SaaS for us too. Definitely recommend him. Yes, shout out Andreas. I have worked with him to build a little custom web app for him that we'll probably be continuing to work on into the future. Oh, we still got the same error with JSON. I definitely had JSON here. Did I not save it? I don't know why that didn't work. Maybe it didn't reload. AJ, can we brainstorm this week for next steps? Yeah, for sure. Message me on the Slack. Okay, I think looks like it worked this time. Plus Job says solving a captcha will be clutch. Yeah. Well, it's the thing is, like, websites are getting more like creative with their captchas, right? So it's like having a universal captcha solver will be very impressive, but yeah, I feel, yeah, especially with the vision tools, I feel like some of the captcha stuff has been solved, but there's more like puzzle type captchas now, which is interesting. I don't know what happened. Doesn't seem to have given a response. Oh, here we go. Action navbar Google. Yo! Holy shit. It actually worked perfectly first try. I am so surprised, dude. What? Can you believe that? Like it only gives one though. It doesn't give a JSON array. Maybe we can have the array to be a value inside an object. I wonder if that would work. So let's try that. So we'll just remove the array here and this, and then we will be like, we'll add a new array. It'll be like plan. Kind of like that. I hope that makes sense. Alright, save that. I think last time it didn't reload properly, so I'll make sure to refresh it a couple times. And let's see what happens. Copy the prompt. Happens this time. Didn't copy. Alright. It doesn't. Oh, it does feel. Oh, guys, perfect. We have the whole plan in JSON. That is so perfect. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is so perfect. I'm actually like really impressed with how it's able to perfectly give it how I expected it. So it's now giving me a list of JSON objects with the function names. Oh, actually no, it's not perfect. It's click. Oh, that could have been me just typing it wrong. Yes, that should be click button, option to select, and text to input. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is awesome. Wango Tangling 777 smiley face. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna Google it. It better not be something bad. Wait, do you guys know Wango Tangling? Sounds like a different language. Wango Tangling. It's not even a thing. What language you speak in Plus Jobs? Alright, okay, so this is super cool. We're gonna remove the previous stuff and commit these changes. Yo, Hannah, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. What brings you here? What are you interested to see? Are you developing with AI stuff too? JSON and GPT4-Turbo. That's super cool. And I'm really impressed with OpenAI's ability to give us what we need. That JSON thing was something that I really needed, and I was about to like incorporate a third-party plugin, but none of them looked good enough for JavaScript, so I'm glad I didn't actually in hindsight. Oh, it's a Wu-Tang reference. Oh, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing. I've been told I can't curse on lives anymore, so I'm trying not to curse. But yeah, okay. All right, now let's convert the plan into action. Action. Okay, so we get the plan. Current plan is logged. Let me drink some tea here. So actually we need to refactor everything here. So before we use this whole, look how annoying it was. Because we were in text, we had to split the text by lines, extract the keyword, do all this annoying stuff because we didn't have a nice JSON output from the API. But now that we do, we probably don't even need this whole function. So delete. And let's work through this. So we log it here, get the current plan, and I'm just gonna comment this out, and let's just see what the current plan is and the type of the current plan. I think it's gonna be in just plain text, but I'm not 100% sure of that. So whoops, oh, damn it. I need an easy way to actually, can I use, I haven't used this thing much, but there's the Windows C. No, that doesn't work. There's like a the clipboard. You know what I'm trying to say? The clipboard for Windows. How do we use that? I think it's Command V. Oh, we have an error. It's not even loading now. Error. Context is invalid. What? What happened? We're getting a bunch of errors and I don't know why. SRC helpers does not export get next action. Oh. That function we just deleted is getting imported, but we don't have it. Just gonna delete a whole bunch of this code. What, this one, yeah, we just leave that commented. Okay, it should work now. Okay, so I think if I press Windows V, yeah, perfect. I get this. There we go. Excellent. So that's a really cool tip, guys. If you're using Windows, you can use Windows V to paste something that you copied like a while ago. Oh wow, this is so much faster now. Okay, so yeah, it's type string, so we just need to use JSON parse. Perfect. I'm gonna copy paste this in a separate thing, just so we can see what it looks like while we're deving here. Okay, so current plan. I guess we could just go JSON.parse.plan. That should give us the current plan. So now we have current plan in JSON format. And I guess we could just go loop through it. So pretty much while dot, we're just going to set up a while loop here to loop through the plan. While plan, while current step is less than current plan dot length, do the thing. And what is the thing? So the thing should be executed on the content script. Actually, the thing is, we should we need to create the tab first. I think I've specified it to always use always start with nav URL. Okay, so that's good. Yo, Nick, what's up? Watching me in a school bathroom? Damn. Yo, Nick's one of my most dedicated fans. He's been watching me in like a football game, in detention, in the school bathroom. This man's crazy. What have I done so far? So we started off this stream by looking at all of the new updates from the OpenAI dev days. I'm not sure if you've heard, but OpenAI released a whole bunch of new updates to like GPT-4 and stuff about like 12 hours ago or something. And so one of the cool things that they've done is now you can get like strict JSON responses from GPT-4. So I've incorporated that into Clickolas Cage. And yeah, GPT4-Turbo, and they got the Vision on GPT-4 API and DALL-E 3 API. So cool. So yeah, so pretty much I've gotten Clickolas Cage to make JSON from GPT-4, and now it's just made stuff a whole lot easier. So I'm really happy with that, and we're just going to go ahead and incorporate everything. And yeah, working on Clickolas Cage. So pretty much we're just gonna assume, let me write this in a comment here. Assumed first step is always nav URL. If isn't, and then I'll actually do a to-do handle the case where it isn't, but I won't do that at the moment because I'm lazy, I guess. So Chrome tabs create, and then this is perfect. See, before I had to do all this string bullshit to get the action, but now I can just be like, we can get the URL is just going to be the parameter for the first action. So we can go current step, pretty much current step. So the current step in the current plan dot param, and that's the URL to go to. And then we set the target tab to that, and boom, that's going to navigate to the thing. We'll set a weight here. How do we set a weight? Yo, Nick asked, did they say when they're going to release GPT4-Turbo API? Yeah, it's already released. It's already released. I'm using it right now, actually. So you just update your model from GPT-4 to the new one is called 1106 Preview, and this is GPT4-Turbo. And it's awesome. It has 128,000 token context window. Nick, look at that. 128,000 token context window. And before, the old GPT-4, the context window was 8,000. So it's like 15 times more. How crazy is that? So good. So good. Yo, Froggy asked, is it using C#? No, this is JavaScript. JS. Oh, I just realized it's a bit off screen. Here we go. Yeah, I'm using JS JavaScript. Thanks for the questions, guys. Please keep them coming. Let me know what you're trying to, what isn't obvious to you, what you want to know. I will try to answer everything. It's like 300 pages of a book. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. All right. What am I building? I'm building an open source or AI agent that can browse the internet for you, perform tasks, fill forms, make data, scrape the internet. That's the plan. It's called Clickolas Cage, and yeah, you can find it on GitHub if you want to extend it. It's still early days, but yeah, I've been working on this over a few episodes or parts, so you can see the previous parts on my YouTube. Have I made any progress? Today I just implemented the JSON API, so it's kind of progress. Like, we're still not past the nav URL step, but I'm just about to start working on that. But I definitely say it's progress. Like, it's going to be much more reliable for sure. Plus Job says, under the models during new assistance, did you have GPT-4-Turbo? I have GPT-4-Turbo Access, but can't pick the model in Assistant Creator. Yeah, I do. It's just called GPT-4-1106 Preview. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I set all of my assistants with it. Yep, right here, Plus Jobs. Do you not have that one? It's not called Turbo. It's called 1106 Preview. But in the model descriptions, they say it is Turbo. So 1106 Preview is Turbo. So yeah. And it costs less? Yeah. Yeah, it does cost less. I'm not sure if GPT-4 also costs less, but they've reduced the pricing, which is awesome. Fuck yeah. You don't? Oh, what? That's weird. Yeah, man, I'm so excited. Singularity next year. You guys ready for AGI? Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. Great. Thanks for all the roses, by the way, Nick. Appreciate you. Man, I've been getting heaps of gifts today. I've never gotten this many gifts. That's amazing. Yo, and the koala? And the fire? And the snag? These are all Aussie things. The koala, snag, and the fairy bread. Pretty sure they're all Australian things. That's super cool. Okay. What were we doing? All right. Executing on the plan. So, wait, load. Perfect. Okay. So for each step, we're gonna send the current step to the context, right? So I'm gonna update you guys on how these Chrome extensions work. Is we have I'm sure I can get a diagram on the internet. Context script, background script, Chrome extension, pop-up diagram. I'm sure this already exists. I was gonna draw it, but I'm like, it already exists. Okay, here. So this is kind of a diagram. I don't know which one's better. Oh man. Yeah, here. This is a diagram of how Chrome extensions work. So you have this pop-up HTML, which is what happens when I click this. This is the pop-up. And then you have a content script, which interacts. You see this line here? Because the content script is the thing that interacts with the page, right? And then there's this thing called the background script. And the background script is always present, and it kind of holds the information. And like, so the background script is what's holding the plan right now. And now I need to send every step of the plan to the content script, so the content script can message, change the DOM, click buttons, click text, etc. So the kind of step is step 1, they press the pop-up. Step 2, the pop-up sends a message to the background to like get the plan from OpenAI. Step 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 all the way is just the background script sending the next task to the content script. Nick says, can you show the prompt that you're using? Yeah, for sure, Nick. Good question. Here it is. So I've just updated the prompt to be a JSON specific one. So it says, you are an expert web browsing AI. Given a prompt from the user, provide a step-by-step plan to execute it in a web browser. Oh, sorry, I'm not sure if you can see that. Hold up. Can you see that? You are an expert web browsing AI. Given a prompt from the user, provide a step-by-step plan to execute it in the web browser. If you are unsure of a URL, ask the user. If you are unsure of IDs, wait for a page load. Always start with nav URL. Provide responses in this following JSON schema. So this is this JSON schema that I've just made up. So it's going to be an array in a plan, and it's going to have an action, either nav URL, click button, input, select, wait load, or ask user. And then there's also parameters for URL, the div ID, the question, or the option to select, and the text input. And from my testing, it worked really well. So I gave it this prompt, make an event in my Google Calendar on Friday, 12 p.m., labeled Hello World. And this is the plan it came up with. Navigate to calendar.google.com. Perfect. Wait for a load. Perfect. Click the button with the ID create. So this might not exist. So we need some like fallbacks. But this is the next step. We will get to that step later. But like pretty much this is a good rough plan to start with, right? And I'm really impressed with the progress that we're making. But yeah, we're going to continue. Yo, thanks so much for the follows. BGGB, shouts out to you. And same with IDJTM. Shouts out to you guys. Thank you so much. Yo, Samer, welcome. Let's go. All right. Okay, so we're up to this where I need to send the steps in this while loop to what's it called? To the content script. So let's open up the content script here. So we have this execute action content script here. Method here. And so this takes an action, and we don't need any of this anymore. So we can just have action name and action, and we'll just go param 1 and param 2. And then we'll just rename all these to param1, 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 param1. We'll leave that one because that's param2. Same with that one, param1, param1, param1. Wait. No. And this one is actually gonna be param2. Okay. Eat Love says, where's the TypeScript? Yeah, I'm a bit of a, I don't know, boomer. I don't know what the right word for it is, but I just like JavaScript. So yeah, I haven't done TypeScript in this one, but Nick says, could you use Vision to show GPT the user screen? Yeah, you definitely could, but in my opinion, it's more reliable to just use the actual source of this of the DOM. Yo, you gotta go. See you later. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thanks for tuning in the school bathroom. This man is my most dedicated fan. Thank you so much, Nick. No wonder you got the #1 badge. Let's go. Yo, Mr. Dex, what's happening? Eat, Pray, Love. Let's go. What car is that? GT? Golf GT? All right. What are we doing? All right, we're executing the plan. Okay, it's async. So I'm gonna go while we're on a step. Await. Actually, we'll go current step ++. Probably have that here too. So await, and then we're gonna call. No. You know what's interesting is we probably shouldn't have, because I can't just call the method directly. We need to work between the background script and the content script through these messages right here. So I had an example of the message in the pop-up here. We need to use this Chrome runtime send message. Chrome runtime. Actually, can't remember how to do it. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. We need to send messages back and forth through the content script and the background script. How can I send a message to tab ID's content script in Chrome JS? Let's see. Chrome tabs.send message. Okay. Please give me the code. I don't need the manifest code. Here it is. This is it. Here. Chrome tabs.send message. So we probably won't do the while loop. Go Chrome tab ID's target tab, and the message is current plan, current step, and the response. So I'm not sure how the response is done. Oh no, okay. And then on message, this is how we receive the message. So we go in the content script and we add this on message receiver, which we already have. Is that the same as what I wanted to do? Yes. And then, okay, so they have a send response. Perfect. Actually, that's good. So we don't need to have a separate thing. So let me see if I can do it like this. So we're saying execute the action with the request. So before, actually, we won't execute the action initially. Let's just log it. Let's just log the request. See what format that comes in. Yo, here and now, share the live. Thank you so much. All right. Let's just see how this request is received from the content script. Oh man, can I pin one of these? What? No, I lost my... Can you pin these? You can pin a clipboard thing. That's so cool. Shuts out Windows. So I can copy this just with Control C. And then here, instead of Control V, I'm going to go Windows V, and it opens up my clipboard here, and I can pin this. So now I'll always have this to paste, which is very cool. Yo, Plus Job says, loads of fun, but I had a crazy long day, so I'll catch up with the stream tomorrow. It's late now in the US. Yes. I'm going to assume you're on the West Coast of the USA, because, yeah, it should be like midnight there or something. Hope it goes well. Thank you so much for tuning in, Plus Jobs. I really appreciate you. I'll be able to use a proxy in all Gmail for hyperwrite testing. Yeah, I mean, that sounds a lot of a hassle, but I'll figure that out later. Yo, OS content creator, what's happening? Pebri, what's happening? Li Qing Zhang, what's happening? Alright, okay, we got an error. Not valid JSON. Ooh. So for the first time, we got invalid JSON from the prompt planner? Why are we not... Okay, we're not logging this at the right spot, so here we should log... Gonna log the response from OpenAI. So for the first time, it seems we had an invalid JSON response from OpenAI. So I didn't realize that was... What happened to my pinned thing? What the hell? Oh, it's still pinned. It's just second. I thought it would stay at the top. Okay, I guess that didn't reload properly. Yo, prod by D2. What's good, guys? All right. That looks like proper JSON. I have an issue with the JSON parse. That looks pretty good to me. Okay, so let's try it like that. I don't know, actually. I don't know why it's not working. It looks fine, but I guess there's something wrong. I removed the dot plan. Actually, the issue is in the JSON parse. Let me parse it later. Current plan equals JSON.parse current plan. And then we'll log it again. I don't know why it didn't work before. Hopefully we can debug it. Let's see. Oh no, it did work. Perfect. It parsed it fine. Cannot read properties of undefined reading param. Is that so? Guess that's here. Current plan. Oh, this should be dot plan. Oh, I guess I'll do it in 3 steps, but I don't know why I have to. I probably don't have to. I'm probably missing something. Oh, guys, look at that. It navigated to Google, just like we wanted. but it also lost the window. Is it? Oh no, we still have the background script running. We have an error here. Error in send message, no matching signature. Wait, what? Error invocation in tab send message. No matching signature. Did I call it wrong? Target tab ID. Any message. Whoop. No matching signature. I guess I have to maybe look at the docs. Chrome tab send message. What am I missing? Send message. To active tab. Send message, tab ID, message any. That's what I did. Options callback. What? Do I not understand this error? Yo, thanks for the follow, Edmundo. Appreciate you. Let me Google this. Or actually, I'll put it in here. See what ChatGPT says. Damn, GPT-4 is so fast now. It's just like GPT 3.5 Turbo. Is not matching with the parameters. This might happen if you're not passing the parameters as expected. Pretty sure I'm passing it like that. Tab ID. Current plan function. Let's just log some more stuff. CLG target tab, CLG current plan, current step. Maybe the target tab is a string. That could be the issue. Let's find out. Let's find out. I hate how it disappears, the inspector. That's a string. Wait, what? It didn't log my, I guess it didn't refresh properly. Didn't log target tab like I wanted. Try again. Oh, didn't get the URL this time. Null target tab. That's no good. Oh. It messed up the param signature as well. I'm gonna rename param 2. I think it's too ambiguous. Input param. Input param. Fuck, this is a big question. Selection param, input param. I don't know if that's good. No. Input param, whatever. Why was tab ID null? That is the question. Create tab ID. Let's just console log tab here. I think we have to wait a while to that. I can't tell when the right time is for this to be like updated. Sometimes it seems like it doesn't update. Yo, Skinny Bone, thanks for the follow. Karshay, thanks for the like. Okay, navigated correctly. Let's see, do we get a tab? It didn't even log that step. Or is this a step? Oh, yeah, this is the step. There is a tab ID. Oh, maybe it has to await. Oh, yeah, probably. So, okay. Scoping issue. So we're putting all the code in the tab create. I don't know if that's a good idea. We'll worry about it later. Yo, K7929, thanks for the follow. What am I trying to build? I'm trying to build an open source Chrome extension that takes a text prompt and navigates the web for you. It can like input forms, get data off the internet, you know, pretty much anything that you could do on a Chrome browser, it could do. This is all theoretical, by the way. Very early days. It can barely do anything at the moment, but that's the vision. It's called Clickolas Cage. You can see it has a nice little icon of Nicolas Cage's head, and this is the first milestone I'm trying to get. Is trying to get it to add an event in my Google Calendar on Friday 12 p.m. And yeah, we got some issues that we're debugging here, so let's see what happens this time. That's cool. Thanks, Kay. Appreciate your support. Okay, so let's see. Okay, good. We have a target tab ID. And we got the current step in the plan. Perfect. Excellent. Excellent. Action param. Perfect, 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 perfect. So let's execute an action here. So it comes in as an object, which is excellent. So we can go execute action request dot action and request dot param and request dot input param. What did I call that second parameter? I guess we can close this now. Input param. And we should await the response here. Okay, this needs to be async. Await, break, perfect. Okay, so this might actually execute a function here. And then when it's executed, we will send a response of, I don't know, complete. Let's see if that works. So hopefully we can actually get the first step to work. So far we've gotten the nav URL to work. So upon giving it the prompt, it actually is able to navigate to the calendar. I can show you guys here. Let's see, we're on a new tab. We're not on the Google Calendar. I will paste in my prompt, which keeps making its way down to the bottom, but that's fine. And it sometimes navigates to the Google Calendar. Let's see. Yep, see? Perfect. Navigated to Google Calendar. Now let's look at the logs. Can it do the next step? No, we got a response too early. I don't think it executed the next step. Chaos, what language are you building this in? JavaScript. It's pretty much all JavaScript. JS, as you can see here. Let's add a log here being like executing action to see if it even gets in that function, and also why it doesn't wait for things to happen. It seems to be like returning the script too far. Can we do an await here? Maybe. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Let's find out. Can I await a send message response? I didn't even look at the answer. I moved on. Dude, why does my... Can I move this to the top? Dude, it's so annoying. Cool. Navigate to Google Calendar. No, it still gets the response too quick. I'm not sure how to stop that. Let's see what ChatGPT says. You can await a response if you use it in conjunction with a promise. Oh. Async send message to tab equals promise. Oh, okay, so let's make a new function here called send message to tab, and we will just replace this to send message to tab. And I guess we don't need the response anymore. Okay. Let's see if that does anything. Man, GPT is so useful for coding. It would have taken me a little while to write that function, so that is so good. Let's see. Ooh, didn't navigate to the right URL that time. Oh no, we got an error with sending message. Could not establish connection. Receiving end does not exist. That could be because it didn't go to the right URL. So let's try that one more time. Because normally it does. Very rarely it doesn't, but normally it does. Oh, it didn't do it again. We need, in the future, I'll add some code to check whether it's working well or not. Yo, Ruth, thank you so much for the like. Oh my god, it's messed up 4 times in a row now. So I take back what I said with it normally works. 5 times. Damn, look at its plan is nav to URL, but the input is calendar at Google. This is a common problem I've been seeing, so I'm going to change the prompt here to avoid this. So we're just going to have one param. Div ID. And then this, we're going to have another param to be like input ID and text to input, or we're gonna have option ID and option to select, because I don't know, we're having issues with this multiple params thing. Yo, we got a new message. ABS, thank you for replying to K. Thomas says nice. Thanks, Thomas. Thanks for the comment. KDS says, what font face converts ES6 arrows to Unicode? Are you asking what font face I'm using here to get these, what are they called? Ligatures, I think these are called. I think I'm using something called Fire or something. We can look at it in my settings. Actually, can I search font? Font, no, probably in settings. Settings, show settings, yep, font. Yes, here, Fira code. Code is what I'm using, and then I think there's a separate option for ligatures that you have to turn on. Ligature, yes, font ligatures, and you just set that to true. Editor font ligatures true, and that way you get these. You get that arrow. You also get triple equals to look like that. You get that kind of equals. Yeah, and there's a few more that I can't think of, but you get these cool symbols. Yo, thanks for the follow, Thomas Mad. Code ligatures, exactly, KDS, thank you. That was a great question, by the way. If you guys have any other questions about what I'm using, how I use them, or anything tech related in general, that's why I'm here. Let me know, I will answer it for you. Local Geek, thanks for the follow, my G. Thanks for the like, Tom. Okay, let's try this again with the updated prompt. Wait for it to update. Okay. Come on. I'm pretty confident it'll work this time. First time being here. Good to have you, Local Geek. Hopefully you'll stay for a long time. If you like what you see, I do a lot of tech stuff. Recently a lot of AI stuff, software development. I'm building this Chrome extension that will hopefully browse the internet for you just given a text prompt. It's called Clickolas Cage, and you can see we have a really cool logo of Clickolas Cage, Nicolas Cage with a cursor on his head. But yeah, we're having some problems sending a message to the content script. I'm not sure if you've done any development with Chrome extensions before, but there's kind of two components that are at play here, a background script and a content script. The content script interfaces with the DOM, so the tab you're currently on, and the background script kind of sits in the background, has like the plan, and it's sending messages to and from the background script to the content script. So, but yeah, we're getting an issue being like not established connection. And I'm not sure why that is. Because it's definitely received the message here. It's received the message, but for some reason there's an issue. Let me ask ChatGPT. I received the message in the content script, but I also received an error in the send message. Oh my god, I can't type. Message to tab function. I'll give it the error. Let's see if it can help me fix it. Yo, dog emoji says, so you think software engineering is dead? Hell no, definitely not at the moment. It's actually become so much more accessible and fun now, because look, I can just ask ChatGPT all of my issues. I don't have to scratch my head for like 10 days being like, what does this error mean? How do I find it? You know, XYZ. What about web development? Yeah, same for web development. I'm a web developer. I'm developing on the web. I think it's a great time to learn just with these AIs. They actually help so much, and there's still a high barrier for non-tech people to get in. Like, you won't understand what this ChatGPT is saying, but there's still so much opportunity for you to skill up and learn all the tech through these AIs. You think Comet Strip has a joke about that? What do I search to find it? Comet Strip AI dev joke. Is that gonna come? Is it this one? Let's have a look. Why is it so blurry? Do I have to click it? Here we go. Take a look at our brand new robot artificial intelligence. Does it really have AI inside based on a neural approach, or? Yes, exactly. There are some really complex algorithms. Okay, let's look at its torso. And it's all just if statements. Dog emoji says, for real, you don't think corporations will just use AIs instead of hiring software engineers? I think at the moment, definitely not. Like, it definitely, like, they can't do it without a tech person. Sure, they might replace like one or two junior developers, and the more mid to senior developers will be more capable, but they're definitely not at a stage where they can completely replace software engineers at the moment. This might change next year with the singularity. I think like software engineering, not in its entirety, but a lot of it is definitely one of the more achievable things for AI to do. Like, AI is so good at coding, and that's like a lot of software engineering's jobs. But like, there's still, it's not the best at debugging yet. It's getting there, but it's still got a while to go. But at this rate, like, if you project onto next year, things could be completely different. I think AI is going to be so much more capable next year. But I don't know. I think worrying is the wrong way to go about it. Just trying to adapt. Comment strip, a very comprehensive and precise spec. Okay. A very comprehensive and precise spec. Let's see. Oh, this is it. Perfect. So let's see what they say. Someday we won't even need coders anymore. We'll just be able to write a specification and the program will write itself. Oh wow, you're right. We'll be able to write a comprehensive, precise spec, and bam, we won't need programmers anymore. And do you know the industry term for a project specification that is comprehensive and precise enough to generate a program? Code. It's called code. And this is a very good point as well, right? Like, code is just going to be more similar to English, but still a lot of the things that coders do is like specifically defining the logic and stuff is still required. And from our experience, these business analysts and non-tech people aren't the best at precisely specifying these requirements. Dog emoji says, I'm a front-end dev. What should I switch to? Do you think DevOps or cloud would be better? Honestly, I don't think you should switch just because you're scared of your job. If you like front-end dev, I think it's a great time to be a front-end dev with the tools. Like, you just can focus on like the non-tedious parts, because all of the tedious parts are getting automated. But I mean, like, don't take my advice on it. If you are more interested in the money and job security, sure, you could go look at another job. Do I think DevOps or cloud would be better? Yeah, probably at the moment it's way harder for AIs to do DevOps and like infrastructure. So yeah, that could be more of a part to move into. Also, cybersecurity, there's a lot of money going into cybersecurity. So if you can find inroads in there, I think that's a good option as well. And obviously, like, I don't know how to define it because it's so new, but like AI engineers, if you can somehow find an inroad there, that would be awesome as well. Yo, my time fine day, thank you for the follow. All right, bit of a distraction, but let's get back to bug fixing this thing here. Let's see what ChatGPT said about this error. This error is the message was sent to a tab that didn't have a listening content script. But the message does get received by the content script. That's why I'm confused. Content script is not injected. The tab or frame was closed. Mismatch in matches content script errors. If there's an error in your content script, it prevents it from loading. No. Dog emoji says, where do you work at? I currently do freelance web development mostly. So yeah, I have a couple clients, but yeah, I don't have like a full-time employer at the moment. I'm not sure why. So we do get the received message. Oh, we have two. Oh, that could be the issue. We have two listeners. Let's try update that. So I commented one of them out, and hopefully we just get one response here. Inspect. Okay, let me paste. Actually, we'll clear all this old stuff. Paste R. prompt there. Let's see what it does. Cool, so it's... Whoa, this is new. Create event button ID. What kind of plan did it come up with this time? Nav URL calendar. That's right. Why does it say nav URL to create event button ID? I have no idea how that happened. And we still get this same thing. Oh, I guess it doesn't receive the message. Yo, Dizzy, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Okay, so it looks like the content script doesn't actually receive the message. Maybe we need to wait until the tab is created. Target tab, target tab. So let me ask ChatGPT. Receiving or does not handle errors gracefully. Tab readiness. Ensure the tab is fully loaded. You can listen to Chrome tabs unupdated. How can I ensure tab readiness after tab creation? Here is my current code. Okay, so I think the issue is here we're creating a tab and then we're immediately sending a message to that tab, but the tab is not ready. So it suggested we use a check tab ready function. And then we check tab ready like this. Okay, I don't see why not. Here we go, check tab ready function, and then we will check tab ready before we send the message to the tab. Okay, let's try this. Smart Money, have you got a list of free AI services and could you share that with us? Not really. I don't have a ready to go list, but if you have some questions about what specific types of AI you're looking for, I could maybe give you an answer. Yo, Globe Air Travels, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, great. It's navigated to the URL. Oh my god, I think it sent the message. No, it didn't. Didn't send the message. Yo, but it did two index. Where is this? Check tab ready. Oh no, it actually stepped twice. The issue is wrong. Smart Money says a website builder and Web3 related. I'm not sure about I'm not sure about Web3, but I do know a few website builders. So my favorite one is reloom.io. I think that one is really cool. They have an AI site builder, but the free tier is kind of limited. So keep that in mind. There are a couple more that I've tested. Let me check. It's on my TikTok. TikTok. I think I've tested like 3 website builders. Let me check. Where is it? Yeah, Reloom was the one I just said. There was more. Reloom. Oh, Framer. Framer's
okay.
Cool.
Framer. Start your dream site with AI, 0 code, maximum speed. Portfolio
so you just give it like
page
a text prompt
for a software engineer. Boom. Whoa, it's creating a website. Codemaster. Oh, you get a free
Who
domain? You
creates a
can
website?
publish. We went from prompt to website in less
Yo,
than
Mr.
10
T,
minutes.
what's up?
It's just a template, obviously, but it's pretty good. So I could extend this now. I can change Codemaster to @TechFriend. A web app. It should have testimonials. Look, these are
that one's called Framer, Framer. That one's pretty good. Yo, Katie says you're having trouble sending script-generated events. Yeah, I'm having trouble sending a message from background to active content script in a Chrome tab. It's like a specific Chrome extension messaging issue. Mr. T, good to see you, man. Smart Money says, what do you think of Durable? Which one's Durable again? I forgot what that one was. There's so many AI tools. I'm not sure if I've tried Durable, actually. Should we try it? We can try it now. Oh. What type of business? Do they have programming or software development? In Canberra Shore @TechFriend. Okay, so I can straight away tell you that it doesn't accept any prompt, but that could be a good thing. So it seems like it's limited to those categories, but it also seemed like it had a lot of categories, so that's good. Mr. T says, have you tested AutoGen and MemGPT together? No, I haven't. MemGPT is so broken at the moment with locals. Yeah. Katie says, one problem I've seen is that JS generated events don't interact the same way. Smart Money says, Durable is my favorite, but I have trouble setting up with DNS. Oh, really? Okay. What's the export and deployments in Durable like? I don't know, I haven't tested it, but I'm keen to see what this creates. Generating a beautiful banner. That's nice. Those are some nice words. Yeah, I'm getting hungry. It's my dinner time. Creating an elevator pitch. I like barely even told it what we do. I guess it's just a generic software development company. I mean, it looks good. We can barely see it because it's blurry, but like I can just tell that it's, you know, at least a decent website. I've seen some bad websites, so like people would really benefit from these tools. Like Wix and stuff, I feel like create some bad looking websites. Which is, it's kind of like a double-edged sword because Wix gives so much control to the user, but the user is like a lot of the times inept, so. Yeah, this is a beautiful website for sure. And how do we deploy this? I didn't even log in, so that's nice. I probably won't take that further. Katie says, what's the test case you're using? And may you go back to the error. Smart Money says, are you worried that in the future AI will take over human work? I'm not worried. I think once we get to that stage, like AI will actually also create a lot of jobs. So we just have to adapt, you know, and I'm ready to adapt. I think the benefits will outweigh the negatives. I will go back to the error soon. Katie's. Karsha says, any thoughts on HTML email developer? Would be really appreciated, bro. HTML email developer. Like as an AI agent or as a job title? Could you clarify on that question, Karsha? I appreciate you commenting, by the way. Okay, so the error. Do we still have it open? Yeah, here. The message port is closed before a response was received. Unfortunately, and that's pretty much here. So I'm gonna remove this. I don't know, actually, maybe it didn't update. We'll try it again. As a job, HTML, it's very niche, I'd say. I don't, like, I've never seen any job like what do they call them? Job post or someone looking for that title. I've never seen that title, but like I definitely can see the use of it. I just think that it'll be hard to find a job with that title, but you could use those skills to find your own clients, if that makes sense. So like HTML email developers are cool. So you could make really nice looking custom emails with images, templates, borders, etc. But I'm not sure if many companies are looking for that, but you could sell those services to the end client directly. It's not going to be very easy. It is very niche, but it's definitely possible. But I don't know what I think about it as a job title. Thanks for the like, Alex. All right, let's see if we still get this error here. I think we will. It is a job? Can you look it up, please? Okay, sure. I've just never come across it. HTML email developer. I mean, I searched it, but all I'm getting is web developers, which I think is probably a better way to advertise yourself. Like, I'm not seeing any actual postings of HTML email developer. No problem, Karsh. Mr. Tip says, make email templates, contract random companies of the same service, gyms, and supply a brochure. Yeah, that's definitely an avenue. Zipper Joppa says, I was doing email coding for Baby Center back in the day. That's cool. So yeah, people do it. But was it your job title though? I mean, I guess it could be. If that was the only thing you were doing. Yeah, damn. Oh wait, send message to tab. Chrome tab, send message. Chrome runtime lost error. Callback. Dude, this is crazy. I don't know why this doesn't work. I feel like it should. I feel like we got this working before. I'm gonna like commit my changes and then revert and see if I had this working before. So where did that change here? Fuck, I'm just gonna do a generic commit message. Updates. So it says it's basically getting spaghetti code from different advertisers, modifying it and adding it to official wrapper and making sure the email looks fine across devices. Most notably iPhone, because 90% of users open emails on their mobile. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so I'm gonna revert back to here. Let me see, do I send message here? We do. Oh, I have a... Oh, I actually have a helper function called send message to content script, which queries the active tab. Maybe we should just do that. I might try that. Might just try message the active tab. Yo, Jumbly says, does HyperArt clone work? What are you building? Yes, that's what I'm working on. It is progressing. It works. The first step works. So we get a plan. And the next steps, I'm still having issues with that, but pretty much we get a plan. The plan looks good. We navigate to the right URL, which in this case is the calendar. And then the next step is to click the right button, but this is where we're working on at the moment. Deltakin says JavaScript is very interested language. Yes, I love JavaScript. It's my favorite. Okay, so here instead of send message to tab, we're gonna do send message to content script. Oh, this looks weird though. Chrome tabs are query. I think I might actually have to do this. Chrome tabs dot query. Oh man, this is annoying. Chrome tabs query. Function tabs, Chrome tabs send message, and then we actually need this. Okay. So instead of sending it to the tab ID, I'm going to send it to the active tab, see if that works. Yo, Nixon class, what's up? Yo, God's plan, thanks for the follow. Goldstein says, are you making a Chrome extension? Yes, I am. Mr. T says, JavaScript will get blocked in most email programs. Focus on the plain HTML and CSS. That's fair enough, security reason. Oh, we get the same error with the new the new code. Message port closed before response received. We might need to send a true, return true. All right, let me revert those changes. Okay. In the content script, the issue is it doesn't even. I'm just gonna return true here. I don't think that will fix it, but it's worth a shot. Put in a wait? Where? I swear I had awaits everywhere. Await here. Wait, actually you could be right, Mr. T. Await on the create. I feel like I should just spam await. Await on the create. Wait there. That, I don't know, that might work. On the connection timeout. Oh, and here. On here. So many awaits. Is there a point putting an await in a promise? This is crazy. I'm just spamming awaits. This feels bad. It feels dirty. Yo, Torfin asks, what's your project? So I'm building this extension here, Clickolas Cage. It is a Chrome extension which you supply a text prompt. So I'm saying make an event in my Google Calendar, and it should automatically go through, navigate to the right websites, click the right buttons, and achieve your task. That's what I'm working on. Okay, still the same issues here. Oh, actually, I just remembered that the content script request actually comes in through here. Object request. So we actually do receive the request. That's what I'm saying, dude. Oh, we do receive the request. But the port was closed before a response was received. How do I keep this port open? Let me ask ChatGPT. Put it in a condition. How do you mean? Yo, Thorfinn, thanks for the like. Open a long-lived connection to your background script. Chrome.runtime connect knock knock. Wait, what? In a Chrome extension, when you want to establish a long-lived connection between parts, you can use Chrome runtime connect. This is different from runtime send message. Hey, yo. What? I did not know this. Today I learned about ongoing communication. Is that how I have to do it? I guess that's how I have to do it. Okay. Let's try that. So we make a port. Instead of knock knock, I'm gonna call it CC plan for Clickolas Cage plan. Damn it, every time I save it, it refreshes. And I guess we send a message to be like status ready. Do you love the name? Yeah. The best thing about this project is the name. I feel like if we get enough traction and hype, we will get like some kind of cease and desist or copyright or something. But at that point, we know we've made it, so it's good. I just can't wait for the YouTube video with the clickbait of Clickolas Cage's face being like, I made a Nicolas Cage Chrome extension that browses the internet or some shit, you know. Okay, background script. Add listener. Assert port. Knock knock. Message. Who's there? DMC Haid, yeah. Yo, proof of work. Build a stylish landing page end to end with users pricing that uses GPT but no code. Can you do that, or you need code for backend? A landing page with users and pricing that uses GPT with no code. That's a bit vague. A landing page you don't need a backend for, sure. But once you get users, you need some kind of database to hold those users. But there's also ways that you could use some other service as the database, especially with pricing. Like for instance, pricing, you can like do it with Stripe, and Stripe can also hold your users. So yeah. Nick can't hear me, so I'm gonna send a message to Nick here being like, yo Nick, we're still debugging. Hopefully he can see this because he can't hear us. Yeah. Yo, Greasy Fat Nerd on Twitch. Can users still interact with browser? Yes, they can. While the extension is working. Yes. Yo, Gildo Masancha, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Okay, so we're setting up this new kind of persistent connection thing. And how do we do that? Proof of work says, yeah, but how will you use GPT for the app? I've heard with Bubble you can. What do you want GPT to do? So for instance, Zapier is a no-code solution where you can make GPT-powered apps and you can embed them into your website. And more recently, OpenAI has come with their own assistants that you should be able to incorporate with your website, but I haven't seen the no code version of that yet, unfortunately. Okay, so add listener, assert port.name. Let's try this. So we've created the tab. I guess we will, I'm pretty sure we could just do it here. Assert port.name equals cc, what do we call it? cc plan. And then if port.onMessage add listener, if message dot, what was it, dot status equals ready, and then we will send the message to the tab. No, port.post message. Then we will port.post message. Surely we need to await this. Can we? No. Await doesn't work on this. Oh, I guess we're just sending messages, so we don't need to await. That's fine. Post message. Current plan. Current step. Okay. Let's comment out all this code. So when it receives a message, how do we receive the message according to this? Add listener port.onMessage. Okay, seems pretty simple. Port.onMessage. So we'll comment out this port.onMessage, and then we'll log port.onMessage. We'll just call this request. Execute action request, etc. Okay, I guess await doesn't work in this scenario either. Oh wait, it should. I think. Right? I think it will. Yo, we got some messages I'm missing out on. How you use GPT with Bubble? You can. Oh yeah, I've heard of Bubble as being a really good no-code platform, but I haven't used it. Jerome says repetitive, but what are you building and with what stack? No worries, Jerome. I'm happy to answer this every time because new people keep joining. So, oh, Mr. T's already answered it for me. Yeah, an automation script for Chrome using JavaScript. Exactly. So let's give it a go here. So I've made this Chrome extension. It has the best name in the world for an autonomous AI that can browse the web. It's called Clickolas Cage, and the picture is like Nicolas Cage, but with a server. Yo, Slam says 2 times stream day. No, I didn't stream before today. This is the first stream today. So you give it a text prompt. So my text prompt that I've been testing with is make an event in my Google Calendar at 12 p.m. on Friday labeled Hello World. You submit that, and then it goes through, navigates to websites, clicks buttons, inputs text, inputs forms, and does all this for you automatically. And that's the vision, but obviously it's a lot harder to get this actually working, so we've been spending a lot of time debugging this. Let's see how this goes. The first step works really well. We've got it to navigate to Chrome really well. It's just the subsequent steps have we keep getting this sending message error. Proof of work says, will you jump on the GPT hype wagon using the new features? Yeah, I jumped on it straight away. So I'm using the new new model, GPT4-Turbo. It has 128,000 context window, awesome. And I'm using the new response format JSON objects. I'm always getting these JSON objects as a response strictly. No more text. Before, I'd ask it to give it like specific format, but it'd always give like explanation text, being like, this is how you do it, you know, XYZ. But now with this JSON format response, it's always invalid JSON, and it's so good, and I really love OpenAI for doing that. Dr. Rowe, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so this is the same issue that I've been getting for the past 20 minutes or so, which is a bit flippin' annoying, right? I'm not sure if this actually updated. I have a feeling that this is still using, it is still using the old code, so that's actually good. I don't blame the error on the new code. So let's try this again with the new code. And also GPT-4 and GPT-3 is a whole lot cheaper now. So thank you again, OpenAI, for that. Jerome says, very creative name. Have you heard about Create a GPT? This would be a nice GPT. Yeah, I have. So the new OpenAI's GPTs. Unfortunately, it's not open to everyone though. So I still don't have access to that. Nokarn, nice live, but I got one question. Bacon cheeseburger or cake and bees burger? I've never had a cake and bees burger, so I don't think I'm qualified to answer that question. Looks like it's still using the old code. What the hell? What the frick? What the frick? Please update. So many new tabs. Okay. Let's try número 3. See the question, but have you got the correct port on Chromium? It says localhost undefined. Where do you see that? I'm not sure. I don't even know what that means. Why you can't loop through all the actions and execute them one by one? Yes, that's what I'm going to do eventually, but where I just need to get one action working first before I loop through them. I'm giggling like a schoolgirl over here at your own question. Yo, Mariam, thanks for the spam. I appreciate the interactions. Did you remember to save? Yes, I saved so many times. On your error under the main error. I think that's an error I've always had. This one? Yeah, I've always had this error. I mean, it could be the issue. But no, it's definitely like, look, this check tab ready. That's not even in my code anymore. Check tab ready. I've commented it out. I'm saving S, control S, control S, control S. Let's go. Control C, control rebuild. I don't know why it's not updating the code. I had this issue before and I just like removed and reloaded the package. I'll just do that again, I guess. Okay, let's pin it again. Let's try one more time. Yo, Greasy Fat Nerd, how would a user authenticate to an AI provider in your extension? So because my extension is using your own Chrome browser, it's actually got all your session info and everything you've logged into already. So it actually doesn't need for you to provide any of your usernames and passwords. And in the case that it does get stuck on somewhere where user auth is required, you can just input it yourself. It should hopefully let you do that and like ask you the right questions and stuff. Jerome says, I'll be back for the update. Also need to code something now. Fair enough, Jerome. Thank you so much for dropping by. It's good to see a new face. Okay. Okay, perfect. At least we got the new code. But now we have a new error. The assertion has failed. So let's see. So it's saying the port is wrong. So let's see what the port is. Oh no, now my CLG has stopped working. There. Okay, I'm gonna have to restart VS Code. For some reason, sometimes like VS Code fucks out and I don't get my my, what do you call it, autocomplete. So when I normally type CLG, I get this snippet, which is great. So I can just do a console log, and that logs the variable as well as a string with the variable name, just so I know what variable that I'm printing out here, which is quite useful. Can you paste the error into TikTok for me on phone? It's hard to see. The error is new, Mr. T, at the moment. I appreciate you helping, but just let me get stuck on the same error and then I will post it to you. Aviv says you don't need to exit VS Code. Click Command-Shift-P and search for restart. Yo, pro tip from Aviv. Thank you so much. I didn't know that. That probably would make it, you know, a few seconds faster. Okay. Okay, let's see what port we're getting here. Show, hello. Show. For show. Okay, port object. Whoa. No, this ain't right, dude. All right, I'm gonna revert the code back to the message sending thing, and I'll send you the error, Mr. T. Let me revert all this shit. Hold the phone. Let's see. Revert. Discard. Okay. So now we're back to the send message, and I'll show you the traditional error we got. Was something about a port being closed. It was this one, wasn't it? I don't know, but we did receive it a bit early that time. Here. The message port closed before a response was received. But actually we do get the right things here. You know, it could be working. I don't know if this is an actual legitimate error, but I'll send it for you anyway on TikTok, just in case you want to help debug it. How do I send a message here? More chat settings. There's a way I can comment. How do I, what? No, hold on. Settings. More chat settings. Add comments, here we go. Boom. That's the issue. A says top extensions modifications that are helpful for HTML, CSS, Python, and C in VS Code. Great question, A. There's a lot, so I don't know. I don't use that many. One of them that's pretty cool is continue. I actually don't use it that much anymore, but it's pretty much just like a free version of GitHub Copilot. And then obviously you have all the code highlighting ones, which are really good. So for whatever language, I'm sure you already have that, so there's no point in me talking about that. But this one's kind of helpful, auto rename tag. So what auto rename tag does is, do I have an example HTML here? Yeah, here, see? So it's like if I want to change this div to a button, I just change one of them, button, and you can see that on line 25 it's also changing down here, you know, so you don't have to rename it in two places. That's a really cool, easy one. Auto rename tag. Code snap just lets me take pictures. It's not that useful, we don't need it. Code spell checker, this one is actually goated. Code spell checker actually spell checks all your code. So right here you see Clickolas isn't a word, so I have this blue underline, and that's really good. So annoying when you have like a spelling error in like a variable name or something. So code spell checker is awesome, and it actually works with camel case and stuff. So like I could be like, let this is valid equals true, and you see there's no spelling mistakes in there. But if I was like, this is it with 2 L's, you can see I get the blue underline. So that's a really cool extension. Yo, Ruffy says, what are you building there? I'm building a Chrome extension to automate all your Chrome activity with AI. That is the plan. But right now I'm just going through my VS Code extensions to help out A, who asked. If you guys have any other questions about anything, let me know. Oh yeah, I use indent rainbow, so you can see my indents have different colors here. I find that a bit easier to just see what level of indent stuff is. So that's indent rainbow. Mr. C says, is the respond in an on message receive? Maybe an async set timeout on the response is a return true. To keep that port open. Oh, that's a good question actually. No, I do have an await. Wait, load. Let me print out the action name as well, because I just realized we actually are receiving the message in the content script, but I think there's some issue with getting the reply, which is okay. And then I'm gonna also log here being like action executed to see maybe like there's an error, maybe something, I don't know. Let's see what happens here. So I apologize if I've missed any like YouTube or Twitch comments, because every time I make a change with the Chrome extension, it actually refreshes my chat for YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So apologies if I've missed anything. Please feel free to message again. I'm not trying to ignore anyone. And I just realized that I'm refreshing and probably clearing out all the messages so I don't get to see them. Excuses? No, I'm serious. Zipper, did I miss something you asked? I'm sorry. Oh my god, unsure. What is this? Oh, we got some bad URL. What is this? Question, please provide. Oh, cool. So it seems the first thing was a question, but we actually want it to start with nav URL, but that's fine. This is something that I said to do for me to fix later, is if it starts with a function that isn't nav URL, but we're not going to worry about that at the moment. Yo, Madligator, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Oh my god, title input hello world. What is this plan? No, that's not what it says. Huh? It navigated to hello world. It's like it, what the frick? Something's wrong here. I don't know, let's try that again. Zipper says it doesn't matter now. I'm sorry, Zipper. Oh, I missed one of your messages. My bad, dude. I'm sorry. Why isn't it doing nav URL anymore? Did I change that? Create, no, I didn't. Current plan, current step. No, wait, what? Current plan, current step param. Current step should be 0. I have no idea why. I'm gonna add a new log here. Console.log navigate to URL. Just so we can get that one. 'Cause I don't know. No, you're just gaslighting me. Okay, good. Okay, good. Had me worried. I don't want to let down my fans. Okay. Trying again. Make an event. Come on, Clickolas. Yes. Okay, good. It actually navigated correctly this time. Okay. Let's see the content script logs. Whoop. It's got a wait load action. Oh, great. We got a different error here. Okay. Good news. I don't think that port closing error was the actual error. This is the error. Target tab is not defined on line 16 here. Ah, perfect. That's just a very simple error I can fix because we don't have anything called target tab anymore, and that's fine. Excellent. Excellent, 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 excellent. Okay, I'm feeling good about this try. We might be able to execute our very first action. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. No, it navigated to the wrong URL. That turn doesn't count. One more turn. First try. I was watching the speedrunner and he had like 50 tries on this one boss, and he was just like, first try every time, and once he finished it, he was like, I can't believe I did it first try. So that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Navigate to URL undefined. Why? What? What the fuck? Okay, so for some reason sometimes the URL is not correct. So I'm gonna log the current step as well here. Maybe that's the issue. That could be the issue because the background script is maintained, it could never be refreshing the current step. That could be a thing. Yo, Slam, Lemao. First try. Yo, it worked first try. Waiting for page load. Sick. We did it. That's the first action. Boom. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. They said auto rename tag, code spell checker, indent rainbow, IntelliCode, prettier. Yes, definitely prettier. Python indent. Yeah, these are all good ones. Let me see if I've missed any. Are these still? Markdown. Oh, Markdown's pretty cool if you use Markdown. Yeah, those are the main ones. Aren't you afraid you'll give AI complete control over your computer and it will take over? No, I'm excited I'll give AI complete control and it will take over. Okay. Fixed first action. No, Nick's first action. Clickolas's first action. You gotta have funny commit messages, you know, just to boost morale. Okay, so it does the first step. Now, when the step is finished, we send response complete, and that resolves response, and then received response. Did we get the received response? I'm not sure if we got the received response. No. That could be an issue. So now we're back to this port closed issue, but we have a fix for that. We don't need to wait the response. We can just send message and then do the next step on the send message received. A asks, is autosave on focus change better than the others? Ooh, I don't actually use any autosave, so I'm not sure. I manually save every time. I've just gotten in the habit of like spamming Control S. Greasy Fat Nerd says not enough tokens for it to take over. Yeah, not yet. Not yet, but it could definitely do some harm, like send an email to my boss being like, fuck you, I quit, or some shit, you know? Oh shit, I'm not meant to swear on lives anymore, my bad. I think they'll give me a pass for that one, but yeah. I don't know why, something about PG friendly content or something. Okay. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be back in 40 seconds or so. Why can't you swear? I've like joined this like TikTok live agency thing. I don't know. It's a TikTok thing. But it could be fake news. I don't know. We'll have to do some research. But I was just reading, I just signed on to this thing. I was hoping to get a stream key, so I signed on to this thing, but yeah. Anyway, we'll talk about it later. I'm just gonna go pee. I'll be back. Yo, we back. Yo, Godzilla. Soviet all over. Alright. I got some chocolate because just that dark chocolate. I was a bit hungry. Normally I would have stopped the stream about 30 minutes ago, but I think we're having fun. A lot of people watching compared to normal, so I'm gonna keep going. A says, do you have XZ to files exclude? No, I don't. In VS Code? Is that just to stop malicious files? I don't think I do. Unless that's like a default setting. I don't remember specifying that. All right. So instead of send response, because apparently this doesn't work. Yeah, it says it hides XC files from the file list. I find it clutters the file list view. Oh, interesting. I actually don't have any XZ files in any of my repositories as far as I'm aware, so Not really an issue for me. So after we send the message, we need to, after we execute the task, I want to send back a message to the background script. And we have an example of that in the helpers. Send message to background script. So I can be like, send message to background script and send something here. Because it says, I just set up a few agents and made them argue who is smarter while losing money. That's hilarious. Who won? I guess probably none of them. Okay, so what kind of message do we send here? I guess, I'm pretty sure we can remove this check tab ready shit and all of this promise shit now. We can just simplify this. Just with a send message. We actually probably don't need any of this. I'm pretty sure. Let me test that. Let's just simplify this. I think we could just go send message to content script. And then we just send the current plan, current step. Oh, this does take the... No. We should take the tab ID. Wait, did that one take the tab ID? Content script. Oh, it did. Oh, it did. We'll just use this. Send message. Let's see if that works still. Just to make things a bit simpler, because I think all that other code was me trying to debug a problem I didn't actually have. Anyway, what you working on? I'm working on Clickolas Cage, Gazilla, the agent that autonomously what does it do? Browses the internet for you, does tasks. Is it working? You know, require is not defined. What the fuck? No, I think we messed something up there. It was working, but I just made some changes and I think I might have broken it. Any progress? Yeah, so last episode, last part, we got it to do the kind of initial step, which is navigate to a URL. And on this part, we almost got it to execute like the first action, but I don't know if we legitimately did. We're about to find out really soon. See, it navigates to Google URL. So my test prompt is always like to add an event in my URL. No, looks like we're getting an issue with require. Send message to back. I don't know. We didn't even change that. Oh, we did. Okay, I don't know. Oh, of course. My bad. I made a breaking change, but that's fine. I can just submit this. And I also think that current step is being changed sometimes. Yeah, see, let's see what current step was this time. Yeah, okay, so every time we receive a goal, we need to set current step to 0. Okay. Because this background script is actually persistent across the whole session. It's good. The nav URL is working consistently. I'm pretty happy with that. Damn, looks like the send message isn't working with the code updates. Because tab ID isn't not defined. Oh, it's target tab. Target tab. Oh, what? Oh, and very occasionally it won't give an actual good URL, which is a bit annoying, but we can definitely, that's not a big issue. I think we can definitely add like some fail safes for that. So I'm not too worried about that, and I'm not too worried about fixing it yet. I will fix it later. Yo, Becca says, currently working on a similar project, but can we run with a local LLM? Yeah, definitely, you definitely can. Especially with LM Studio, it's really easy to swap out OpenAI's API with a local LLM. You just change one parameter. Yeah, if you have a demo, that would be awesome, Becca. Is yours open source too? We can combine forces. Yo, why isn't the current step getting reset to 0? What? Still tab ID isn't defined. Didn't refresh, bro. What the frick? Did I not save it? I definitely saved it. Didn't receive the message. Could not establish connection. Receiving end does not exist. Oh man. Okay. We're gonna revert the code. We're gonna keep the old working one. Discard. Okay. Let's move on to sending the message back to the background script. Godzilla says local LLMs 5 months later for a simple task. They're just not consumer ready, especially with the hardware we got. Even top of the line ones don't seem to speed up the process. I haven't tested out local LLMs too much yet, but it seems like they're getting better every day. And a lot of people have like been benchmarking them against GPT-4 and stuff and saying they're doing well, so I'm not sure what the state of all that is. Okay. What are we doing? All right, so I'm trying to send a message back to the background script every time that I'm just gonna hard code this. Every time we finish sending an action, so we're just gonna go Chrome runtime send message. We'll just go complete request.type. Okay, no, we're gonna do a we're gonna do an object of type completed task, and then here hopefully we can just log the request type, and then hopefully we get back a completed task message after the first task is completed. We will see if that is the case. Godzilla says doing well in results, but the time-wise they're quite slow. Oh yes. I guess that is largely due to our hardware limitations. Okay, make an event in my Google Calendar, Clickolas Cage. Please go ahead and do the thing. Let's see, do we get back a request type of completed task? We do not. Is there an error in the content script? No. it completely executed the action. Let's add a console log here being like completed action. Let me just double check if we just still haven't received anything. Yeah. We got the goal request type, but nothing after that. That is sad. I'm not sure why we aren't receiving the response. Sam says, on your stream, have you thought about putting face in the bottom right instead of the top right? Then you can cut off your torso with the bottom of the window. Yeah, I used to have it like that, and the reason I changed it was because of the thumbnail in the YouTube videos. Where am I? So yeah, before here, 3 weeks ago and before, I was on the bottom. But the reason, look, see, this could be just like confirmation bias, but the one video that got 12,000 views was the one where my torso was up the top. So I'm like, oh yeah, definitely because of the thumbnail, torso up the top. So then I moved the torso up the top, and boom, look at that, consistently over 300 views. No, I'm kidding. Okay, this is an exception to the rule. See, 1,000 views, torso at the bottom. So I don't know, it could just be placebo. I might just move myself back. You're probably right. I mean, look at these. These didn't get over 500, but Lamau, I did it for the thumbnail. Godzilla has ranked Sonara.ai. Let's have a look at this. Bottom left is the meta. Yeah, bottom left could be good too, because then I'll get blocked by the time either. Yeah, bottom left is a good idea. I might do that next. Yo, manifesting positive vibes. Hello. Where do I start with AI? I currently work in IT, but I need some advice where to start. Do you do coding? I reckon just ChatGPT, honestly. That's the one I use the most. Every time I get stuck or I want to learn something, I just ask ChatGPT. If you do coding, there's like, you can get like similar things inside your browser. So I use this one called Continue Dev. And that is just like, it's just like GitHub Copilot. GitHub Copilot is probably better, but Continue Dev is free. So you could use that. Automation. Yeah, automation. Open Interpreter is good. Honestly, here's what, you're on TikTok. That's great. Go to my profile and then go through all my videos. I test so many tools out. Just go through them and see if any of them you like. I test so many like dev specific tools especially. So yeah, and they're all just like less than 5 minutes of video. So you could learn about every single tool I've tested in the past year in like 20 minutes if you just go through my videos. Artisan says, what are you building? I'm building my Chrome extension, Clickolas Cage. It is going to help me automatically navigate the web, do forms, do things online just with a text prompt. That is the goal. All right, what's Sonara AI? Automate your job search. Oh, sweet. Automatically applies to jobs for you. That's pretty cool. I'll put that in the list. I won't test it out today, but I'll put it in the list to test out later. Auto job search Sonara. Gotcha. Thanks for that, Godzilla. If you guys have any other tools that you want someone to try, let me know. And I'll probably try them. All right, did we get a response here? No. Is the code not updated? Whoa, we never get the response. It never returns. I guess we need to actually return instead of break. Wait, I guess if we do a return, we don't need a break. Is that right? I guess so. All right, I'll see if that works. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Doesn't seem to get to where I want it. Let's use the debugger command. Debugger. If you guys don't know about debugger, it actually stops code execution in... Actually, you have to... The issue with it, though, is you have to have the inspector open for it to work. So I might be too slow at getting that. Let's have a go. I'm gonna quickly... What's the shortcut for inspector? F12, okay. F12. Nice. Come on. Yes. All right, sweet. We got the debugger running. We've stopped the code execution in this. So let's go. Next step. Next step. Next step. Next step. Await promise. Oh, it's awaiting for the onload, but we've actually already loaded the page. Let's ask ChatGPT how to fix that. That's good. I'm actually pretty happy with that. How do I add a failsafe for... Let me add a new chat so it forgets about this. How do I add a failsafe for this code, JavaScript, if the page is already loaded? To create a failsafe for such scenario, you can check the document property, document on ready. So it's made us a whole beautiful function for that. Perfect. Let's copy this helper function here, add it here, and we will await, wait for window load here. Wait for window load. Excuse me. Okay. It's feeling good. Feeling like we're making some progress. They asked, have you ever worked with HDL? No, I don't even know what that is. What is HDL? Would you like to enlighten us, Mr. A? Okay. Okay, let's try this again. It didn't load the right URL. Let's try again. Oh my god, twice in a row. That's no good. Third time's a charm. First try. We're gonna get Clickolas Cage to make an event in my Google Calendar first try. First try. Oh, completed action. Yay. Completed action. That's good. We're making progress. Let's see what the logs are in the contents on the background script. Receive response complete. Completed task request type. Perfect, guys. We're perfectly up to where I wanted to do it. Yo, Saeed, what am I working on? Look at this. This is my Chrome extension, Clickolas Cage. You type in any text prompt here, and then it will go through automating your Chrome browser to execute that task. The first task that I'm trying to get it to do is add an event in my Google Calendar. And we're up to, what are we up to? So we've got it to execute the first task, and then when it's finished executing the first task, it's sending a message completed task to the background script. So now we need to intercept that completed task and get it to execute the next task, right? Should be easy to do. We add a new if statement here. We go if the requested thing if the request type is completed task, we will check tab ready. Check tab ready for the target tab and send the current step to the current tab to the content script. Super simple. I really hope this works. I'm so excited to try this. I'm so excited to try this. Let's go. Refresh it to make sure that it's up to date. All right, so here we go, Syed. I hope you're still here. Check us out. So my what am I saying here? My test prompt here is make an event in my Google Calendar on Friday at 12 p.m. labeled Hello World. I click submit. It starts thinking, and then it should open a new tab for my calendar. There it goes. There's a new tab for my calendar. No. Okay, no. Sometimes it doesn't work, and we know how to fix this, but we're too lazy to fix this because sometimes it does work, so I just retry it until it works. So bear with me. First try. It's gonna work first try. See, first try Google Calendar, and then it tried to open a new. What? Let's have a look at the logs here. Okay, so first step, nav URL, wait, load, click button. Okay, good. Current step 2, so it was up to click button. Okay. And then wait, load. Why didn't we get a click button here? I don't know why we didn't get a click button here. What does click button look like in here? Click button should click the button with the ID. Yeah, I think that should work. I'm gonna try it again with more logging. Let's add a debugger. I like it. I like debugging step by step, but we're making good progress. I'm really happy with this. I might leave it on the first step execution kind of thing and then pick up next time. Okay. Let's see. Okay, good. Oh no, wrong URL. Damn, this has been happening a few times. Becca says they don't have a demo, damn. But you'll make it open source for sure. Excellent. Okay, so first action, wait for load. It's gonna wait for load. Page is fully loaded. Return, complete, send message, complete task. Oh, hopefully we don't get the second message for some reason. Goal type request, completed task. Why don't we... Is my code updated? No, my code isn't updated. Why, dude? Why? It says HDL is a hardware description language. Oh. Also known as virtual HDL. No, I haven't worked with that. Is that for setting up hardware in like the cloud and stuff, or how does that work? Becca says they have progress with Mistral. Yeah, I've heard Mistral is one of the best like and smallest open source models. So it's probably like quite fast as well. Wait, load completed. Okay. Dude, it's not updating my code. Alright, I'm just gonna have to do what I did last time. Restart this. Reload this. And then it should be updated. Oh, logic gates. That's quite low level. Alright, let's see if we get the new request type. No? Yeah, completed task. Completed task. Did we get the second message? No. Let's add some more logs. Or we could leave it there. I think I might leave it there, guys. We got the first step working. That is progress. I'm happy with that. What else did I change? Yeah. That's progress. We're gonna keep working on this next time probably. At least to the point where I can add an event in my Google Calendar. It's quite a big step, but I'm really excited for it. I'd like to thank you guys so much for joining, especially all the gifts that I've received. Really appreciate it. Please make sure to check out my videos on my TikTok or on YouTube if you haven't seen them. You'll get a lot more out of it, a lot more value out of it in a lot shorter time. Like in just 1 minute, I'll go through a whole AI tool. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Hope to see you next time. Peace out.